Hello, Internet. Hello, Facebook. Hello, YouTube. Hello to anyone else that may be witnessing this video on some other device that I don't know of. My name is Samuel Huber from Huber Family Adventures on Instagram, www.samuelhuber.net, and Samuel Huber on Facebook. I am here to talk to you guys today more about autism, dating, and all that jazz. But first, I want to give a quick food for thought that I've been thinking about over this last week regarding the events um, with Kobe Bryant. There's two other deaths that I would like to mention here: Robert Hunter and Neil Peart of Rush. Robert Hunter was the lyricist for the Grateful Dead, uh, and Neil was the lyricist for Rush. And their lyrics are part of what really inspired me to become a writer myself, to write poetry, to really analyze the human condition through lyrics and poetry and music and all that stuff that really just inspires us to really love being human, um, and understand our story. And Kobe Bryant really affected me because he carried the torch after Michael Jordan retired, and he was one of the fiercest competitors I ever watched on the court. And his life after basketball looked so promising. He was something that I really a family man. Truly looked like he loved his kids. Um, really wanted to do right by them and let them shoot for the stars just as he did, coming right out of high school. And really he inspired so many lives that people that never met him, never knew him. And I hope that brings some comfort to the Bryant family, that knowing that Kobe, in his 41 years on this earth, inspired so many to play basketball, to understand what it means to be a human being playing a sport, and understand the psychology of what it means to be a winner, a competitor, um, someone that wants the ball at the end of the game. And that's something I think a lot of us struggle with, wanting the ball at the end of the game. When things get tough, we want to pass that ball to someone who is we think is a better shot than us, or has more experience, or whatever reason we want to pass that ball off. But Kobe was an example of, no, I want that ball. Give me the damn ball. And that's really, I think, a huge inspirational way to go after your dreams. You want to be the best. What do the best do? They put the work in, as he said. They went to the gym instead of the bar. Um, they spent late nights writing their manifestos. They looked to ways to improve their game or their craft or whatever you want to call it. Kobe Bryant, no matter what he did on and off the court, what he said or didn't say or never got to do, tragically, or what his daughter never got to do, he had an impact on women's basketball, um, promoting it, and promoting that he was proud of his daughter for being her own player, not trying to be her dad. And that's something to take really into consideration. In his final moments, he was a great dad, I'm sure, trying to comfort her and tell her that everything's gonna be better, even though he knew it wasn't. I can't imagine what that's like. I can't imagine what those two went through, along with the other passengers on that helicopter. And I think the hugest thing we can take away from it is do what you love, because you never know when God's coming for you, to take you. And that's just something that I've just, in this week of reflecting on Kobe's death, that what do I want to do? I want to become a teacher someday. I want to write books so that people like me can know that they're worth something, that they are enough, that they can truly be whatever they want to. They just got, as Kobe says, put the work in. And that's what I'm trying to start doing, is put more of the work in. I'm writing my first book right now, and it's really challenging because wasn't trained to be a writer. My dad's helping a lot. I'm blessed to have a dad who is a writer, knows the game. Just as Kobe's was, I'm sure, teaching his daughter, 'cause he knew the game of basketball and was passing his knowledge on to her and other youngsters out there, I'm sure, before his untimely passing. And it made me reflect on the other two deaths that have affected me recently of people I didn't know, Neil Parrott and Robert Hunter, two poets who uh, wrote what they wanted to write, even though people wanted them to write pop songs or country songs, something easier to digest. They wrote long, complicated songs that people are still trying to interpret to this day. And like Kobe, they did their own thing. They were their own writers, their own musicians. Um, they did it for the love of the game, the love of the music, the love of life. All their music and Kobe's playing was the symbolic of the human spirit, I think, and doing what you love. And I think that is how you attract what you want. You have to do what you want to do for the love of it, not for money, not for fame, because it makes you happy. And that will attract the right people into your life, whether you're autistic or not. It's what you do, it's what you think, it's what you feel, and honoring that and then following through and bringing it into the world through your actions, not your words. You can talk to the cows come home, but cows get milked in the morning. If you're out there not milking those cows in the morning, you're not getting your job done. So what I'm saying is, when you wake up in the morning, if you want a girlfriend, a boyfriend, what do what you do to put yourself out in the world. Show that if you're on a dating site, show your passions, and that will attract the right person. And that's what I did on my first date, which is that I really tried to show her who I was. I talked her ear off and told her what I was passionate about, which was family. And family is everything to me. In my loneliest hours, family was always there. And in Kobe's final hour, minute, whatever you want to call it, he was with a family member. Family is what we have in the end. And they through his life and Hunter's and Parrott, they created communities and families, blood, not blood, and that's all I can do making these videos is create a community, create a new place for people to come to understand autism in a new light. No matter how strange it is, every light is beautiful, and by light I mean people. Everyone has their own message, their own story, their own reason for being here. And that's the same for people on the spectrum. We are here for a reason. We're here to show humanity something, but more importantly, show ourselves something. Until we work on showing ourselves what we are capable of, what we are capable of doing through loving ourselves, people will just see us as disabled or broken or not human or sociopaths or some other derogatory term that just doesn't sit right with me and doesn't sit right with other people on the spectrum. It shouldn't be about keeping up with the Joneses or trying to fit what's normal. It should be about you, the autistic person, finding what you love and expressing that in a healthy way, your way. And that's the journey of life. You're not behind everyone else. You are not stupid or broken or whatever dark thought you want to put above yourself, why you can't do what other people do. You can. It's just finding your way. And once you start looking for your way, you'll find the girl, you'll find the boy, you'll find the job, you'll find what makes you truly happy come alive. The key here is like Kobe, like Hunter, and Parrott. Don't compromise your vision because other people are telling you you're wrong. Do it. The key is to find the way that the puzzle works for you, how the pieces fit for you, and God will give you the tools you need to bring your vision into the world. And but the key here, guys, is like Kobe says, you gotta put, if you want to be great, you gotta put the work in. You gotta think like the greats do. What does a great basketball player do? What a great writer does? What are they doing? And then you gotta go do that yourself. Watch their behavior, not what people you admire are doing. What did they do to strive for greatness? What did they do to succeed and thrive? Look at their actions, not their words. That's the biggest message. That's how you get the girl. That's how you get the job. That's how you get the kids. That's how you get the car. What can your actions do to bring about what you want? Think about that. What do you want? And what can you do to bring it? Not what other people, what can you do? What are you capable of? If you feel like you can't do it, what can I do to learn how to do that thing that I think I love and that I want to do? Because we are all capable of learning to do anything we want to do. All right, guys. Love you. Hope you enjoyed this video. Please subscribe below. Talk to you later. Bye.